Art center. Actually, you know what? In order to make this a little more realistic, let's put in the actual address. It's 53 Elgin. All right. So instead of a fake address, let's put in a real one. And we can say the city is Ottawa, and our state is Ontario, and our postal code is that. Alright, and of course, our country is Canada. We could add some more detail here if we wanted to. If you had an external website or a phone number you wanted to tie to the event, you could do that, but we're just going to leave that blank for now. Next, we're going to get into the email confirmation. So like I mentioned earlier, you can set up an email that will get sent to all of your registrants, so you can sort of give them a little bit of extra information, thank them for registering, etc. So we can define that email now. And so we can write a little note, thank you for registering. We hope you enjoy webcast demo event. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward now. However, this message that we just wrote is static. It's going to be the same message for every person. What's really great about Event Espresso is it allows you to put tags in your messages, and it'll actually auto-populate it with some of the user's information. So if we go here, we can see the list of available tags. The tag's name is pretty self-explanatory for what it does. For example, here we have F name and L name, so that'll be the first name and last name of the registrant. We also have down here, we have event, kicking around somewhere. Where is it? Event, right here, which will be the title of the event. So we can spice up our email by adding in these tags. So if I say thank you, F name, L name, it will automatically put the registrant's first name and last name there. So this would be populated, thank you, Daniel Godfrey, for registering. And also here, instead of putting webcast demo event, I can replace this with just event, and it will automatically put the title of the event there. Alright, so lastly it's going to ask us, do we want to create a post? Now this is sort of what we already did before when we created the event, so we're not going to do that. So we're pretty much done. Now we just need to submit up here in the right corner and submit our new event. Alright, so we can see here the status of our event is open. We currently have 0 attendees. Alright, so now we need to, now that we have our event, we need to go and add our event to add our event form to the event we created before. So in order to do that, we go back to the event and we click shortcode. What that's going to do is that's going to give us a little bit of text here that's called a shortcode. What a shortcode does is it allows you to embed that bit of text into a post like an event or a news item, and it'll automatically take this event form and put it wherever this text is. So if I copy this and go back to our webcast demo event, I can put it anywhere I want. So if I wanted it after the text, I could put it down here, or if I wanted the form before the text, I could put it up here. So I actually want to put it after the text, so I'm going to put it down here. Also, just for if you wanted to have a little disclaimer, you can have text before and after the form. So I can do something here and say this text is after, I apparently can't type, after the registration form. And let's go up here. This text is before the registration form. Okay, so now that I'm done, I can just update my event, and everything should be good to go. So if I go back here to my event and refresh the page, I now have a registration form. Now this one's a pretty simple registration form. There are other features that I briefly went over when we were doing this. You can use to custom tailor your registration form, add extra questions, etc., multiple pricing options, what have you. So we can see here the start date, all the information. It actually even gives us a little link here allowing us to map it and bring it up on Street View. And that was all done for us automatically and made creating this event a lot easier. The other thing is you can actually like it on Facebook or you can tweet it. So if I want to go here, I can, it's going to ask me to sign in. I don't want to do that right now, but if I wanted to tweet this event, I could. Alright, so let's actually register for this event. So I'm going to need to choose an option. I'm going to go with the student pricing. Now if you guys remember, when we set these pricings, we set it to 50 and 25. However, because we also set the 20% early bird discount, I'm getting that 20% discount. So I'm being charged 40 and 20 instead of 50 and 25. Now if the early bird deadline that we set expires, this will then go up to 50 and 20. So I'm going to register for the student price. I'm going to enter my first name, my last name, and my email. And I'm going to submit. It's going to ask me to confirm all of my details, and I think everything looks good, so I'm going to confirm. And it's going to send me here. I now have a registration code that I can use to reference this registration. However, it tells me that it's not complete until my payment is received. And it's going to give me the list of payment options. Currently, the only payment option we have available is PayPal. This is something that if the Ottawa section chooses to expand on, we can. But PayPal is usually good enough. So we're going to click on PayPal. And it's going to follow me through here where I can either create a PayPal account or pay with a credit card. And all that money will directly go into, currently this is configured for the IEEE Ottawa Student Branch PayPal account. It'll be configured to the Ottawa Section 1 as soon as we get one set up. Yeah, so that's it. I can go in, make a payment, and see everything that's going on. So now if I go to my email, I see that I have a confirmation email that automatically, as I said, populated everything. So I see, thank you, Daniel Godfrey, for registering. We hope you enjoy webcast demo event. All right. So lastly, once you've created your event, a couple of days have passed, you want to go and you want to take a look at how your attendance is doing. That's very simple. All you need to do is go back to Event Espresso, go to Event Overview, find your event, and you can view it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on the event, not view. View actually takes you to it. So I can see that it's still open. I can see that I have 0 out of 100 attendees. If I actually look at the attendee list, I see that I have 1 registered attendee, but that person hasn't actually paid, so they haven't actually gotten the spot. I can mark them as paid if I wanted to. So say that person came and gave me the cash in person for the event. I can post the payment. I can send them another email. And I can manage all of these users. So now, the day of the event comes and you want to print out a list. It's very easy. You can sort of export to an Excel document, and you can take your attendee list with you. Alright, that's it. You now know how to create events using Event Espresso on the Ottawa IEEE website. Alright, cheers.